Today I took a bus number 963 from Bukit Batok to Vivo City. Then I went over to the level 3 and took the light rail to Sentosa Island. I'm now near the Wings of Tan. It's 8 a.m. in the morning and there are very few visitors at Sentosa. I find myself all alone near the beach. I'm coming near to Siloso beach and it's very quiet at this time of the morning. Siloso beach is very beautiful. You see the waves, the water, and even at this time I could see the moon in the sky, although it's daytime. Early morning you can find a few joggers jogging along the tracks near the beach. And there's a stretch of forest on my right, the lagoon on my left. I'm quite near to the lagoon. Very beautiful place. I could see a cat walking across the road. Water spots. And some joggers jogging along the track here. White, the pink. This one is the costus flower. And on the tree I could see the pigeon orchid. This is a pigeon orchid. I'm at the Emerald Pavilion walking towards the beach. The beach here is very beautiful, very sandy, and a lot of coconut trees around here. This lagoon is ideal for swimming. Coconut trees swaying in the breeze, a lot of water and sea and white sand. Very beautiful lagoon for swimming. But at this time of the morning there are very few swimmers. Possibly they will come later, about 10 a.m. You can see the beach here, very beautiful. Very nice sandy beach, ideal for swimming. Very beautiful beach. You see coconut trees. The water is cool and calm, blue water. And in the distance I could see the hotel right in the distance. And there's also a bridge that links Sentosa to a very small island. Some brown flowers, very beautiful. And in front I could see the tall tower for bungee jumping. Here you can see the World War II pillboxes. Construction of pillboxes began in the 1930s as part of British preparation for World War II in Singapore. In anticipation of the impending Japanese invasion of Malaya and Singapore, such concrete pillboxes were built along Singapore's eastern, western and southern coasts to repel amphibious attacks and defend the surrounding terrain. So this was built by the British, hoping to stop the Japanese invasion. Some very beautiful flowers.
Before you feel good to go, eh?
This is a children's playground. A lot of ropes for the children to play. And on my right is the track for the light rail. You can see the cable car station. Siloso Beach. And the Rasa Sentosa hotel is right in front. This is the Shangri-La's Rasa Sentosa Resort and Spa, Singapore. I'm now at Port Siloso. Here it says Port Siloso, the last fortress, located at the western tip of Sentosa. Fort Siloso was built by the British in 1880s to guard the western entrance to Keppel Harbour and the valuable coal stock there. Singapore soon became one of the most important ports in the British Empire. A very beautiful wall mural. It says through the window, Pulau Blakang Mati. This is the jungle trail at Sentosa Island. On my right are the thick forests, tropical forests all around. It's very quiet at this time of the morning. It says awaken your senses and feel nature. So here you can see the cicadas, the chirpy oriental magpie robin, some ferns, and the cicada mote. So I'm in the middle of a thick tropical rainforest. All the trees are very old and very tall. Some of the trees here are at least 50 meters tall, all trying to reach the sunlight. So there's a fierce competition for sunlight by all these trees, each trying to outgrow the other. And there's a small rain shelter over here for those who want to take a short break. A very nice jungle path but winding left and right, left and right. This jungle path is rather narrow. It goes down, then it goes up, up and down, winding to the right, to the left. A very nice path to walk, but very quiet at this time of the morning. It's only 8:30 a.m. in the morning. There are no people around, and I'm the only one walking along this track. Through the jungle track, I came to this part. There's a big pillar of stone, some palm trees around here. Very beautiful palm trees here. This palm tree grows to about a height of about 2 meters. Very long green leaves, somewhat serrated at the edges. Very beautiful. And there are some palm trees over here. The common name is Nibong palm. Scientific name is Oncosperma tigillarium. So this palm has very sharp thorns on the stem. So I'm coming towards the seaside, and looking across I could see parts of Singapore, Keppel Bay, Harbourfront and all the rest. The notice here says no fishing, strong current, but the beach here is beautiful, very beautiful beach. There's a nice beautiful beach here, and right across you can see the coast of Singapore. In the distance you can see the cable cars. Very beautiful place. You see a lot of monuments, totem poles and so on. And at this hour of the morning it's very quiet. The sun is just above the horizon. It says here butterfly attracting plants. So here are some plants that are able to attract the butterflies. The giant pandan, and the fruit looks like the pineapple. The common name is pandan palm. The scientific name is Pandanus tectorius. Very nice giant palm trees. Beautiful purple flower, very beautiful, growing in abundance near the beach. I continue my walk along this track here. I'm just beside the sea and it's very windy. The wind is blowing from the sea, very windy. I could feel the cool of the sea breeze. A very quiet track in a forest. A lot of monuments erected by the Sentosa Development Corporation. And there's a high sea wall over here to protect the coast. Bohemia flower, purple in color, very beautiful. You see some black butterflies. It says, note that bus services will not stop here. For bus services, please proceed to India Lookout and Siloso Point bus stops. And just on this road, beside a thick forest on both sides. This is a very typical tropical rainforest. In front of me I could see the tall tower with the cable cars going right to left, left to right, and there's a flag at the top of the tower. The cable cars at the top. This is left India Lookout, right Siloso Point. You can see the cable cars right to left, left to right. Some are green, some are red. Now at Resorts World Sentosa, Singapore, a Genting resort. So I could see the monorail running across, yellow monorail, and on my left I could see the hotels. This was built by the British Army when they were stationed here. White walls, orange roof, a typical British colonial building. typical British colonial building. This was used by the British Army when they were stationed in Sentosa many years ago. You can see the white walls, orange roof, typical British style.